Thank you for coming with us on this journey to a golden future.
We pray that today's broadcast will help you in some way to find, fulfill, and finish God's will for your life.
Now we invite you to join us in the Golden State Baptist College radio studio. Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time it is while you are listening to a Golden Future radio broadcast.
Amen, amen.
I am Brother Fuller.
And I am Brother Simmons.
And we are excited to bring to you another broadcast
of
a golden future. And in the ministry there's ups, there's downs,
really,
there's goods, there's bads,
really.
And right before this broadcast, Brother Rob and I were just talking about some of the things in ministry and some of the heartaches and some of the not heartaches. I wouldn't call them heartaches.
Right.
What would you call it? Just like you hear good things every day.
Heartburn.
Okay. Heartburns.
It hurts a little.
Yeah, but we're pushing through. We're bringing you this broadcast today, and we're going to try to have a joyful spirit while we do it. And I think we can because we serve a risen Savior.
Right.
If we make it all about Him, there's no way you can be.
And then on top of that, you get to work with me every single day. You get to share an office with me. You tell me about all the troubles at home, and you get to leave them behind.
Well,
you said
hold on. No,
you said
I was just agreeing to working with you being the highlight of my day to try and lift your spirits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it is true. I do enjoy
We
working
can edit
with
that
you.
to where you just say the highlight of my day is working with you.
I'll give you the clip so you can do that on your
All right. Good. You know what? Are we going to jump into the first one?
Yeah, let's jump right into it.
Forget segments. Brother Fuller, you are amazing. You are such a wonderful person, and you have such a strong voice for radio. Shame that it's not paired with strong thoughts as well.
All righty, okay. Well, hey, I enjoy. I'll see the compliment in that. I'll see the compliment.
Right.
I'll repay that compliment. I love how you are always it never fails. You are always yourself, even when that's probably not the best idea. You are always yourself.
Hey, that's a true statement right there, buddy.
I know.
All right, well, Brother Fuller, you're great. You're great at giving directions. You're great at giving guidelines. You're sort of like a GPS of hot takes, constantly rerouting and still somehow lost.
Well, hey, thank you. I will walk away being a GPS. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
And it's stuff like that. That you bring to the show. It's you really bring something special to the show.
Right.
I haven't quite figured out what it is, but I know that you bring something special to every broadcast. So
Good. Well, in more of a biblical way, I would say you're a great representative of Moses. You're like Moses parting the Red Sea, except it's just you parting from logic all the time.
All right, I'm going to walk away. You're like Moses. That's what I'm going to take from that. It's crazy how, you can just come up with these. And it's real. I'm thankful that you're the host on this broadcast because you have such a natural talent for talking, especially when no one asks you to. So it's just great to kind of have that on the broadcast.
Dude, all of these are so true.
I think
you didn't even ask ChatGPT for this. You just were like,
I gave it some
Brother Simmons.
I gave ChatGPT some pointers. It kind of helped me word.
That's what I did last time with your voice. I was like, do someone who's got a great voice who thinks they have a great voice, yada yada yada. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No. Well, if you didn't catch it, we have brought back that segment.
Yes.
Passive aggressive aspersions.
Yes. Also known as backhanded compliments.
Backhanded compliments.
Not as alliterated and cool.
Oh, yeah.
But
I've got to say, I probably heard more compliments or more people bring up this segment than anything ever spiritual that we've ever done. They keep on bringing up this segment. They're like, I can't believe you guys did that. That was kind of funny. It was new. I'm like, okay. None of the spiritual stuff, but they definitely got that one.
They love it when we roast each other. So. Yeah. It's kind of like that. You said it's a joy to share the office. That's kind of like what it's like sharing an office with Brother Simmons all day.
All day long?
All day long.
It's just these.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you're doing good, but not good enough.
Yeah.
Keep it, So
keeps you on your toes.
Right. Iron sharpeneth iron.
Right.
That's really what it is. Sharpening one another. I think that's what it is. But we want to thank you for tuning in today, whether you're listening on KNVBC,
True.
whether you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or watching on YouTube. We just want to say thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you and coming along with us. So
should we have them point out things that we do that are not like good.
Okay.
Like maybe if we say dude, or remember you caught it once where we'd make this sound
Oh yeah,
or something like that.
That sound is annoying.
Maybe
right
we
there.
slur our S's, or I don't know. Do we want to open that up?
Yeah, send
Really?
us your criticisms.
Tell
Send
us
your
what we need to
feedback.
do better.
Yeah,
We need
we're
to get
open
better at
to it. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like my wife the other day. My wife and I have a broadcast. No, it's kind of like my wife and I have a broadcast on Wednesdays on KNVBC.
Okay.
And we were just sitting there listening to the song, and she said, "You say and a lot when you're doing the broadcast."
Dude, I caught it. I was listening to
You heard it too,
I was
huh?
listening to it. I
Yep.
was like, he's saying and a lot
That
right
day
now.
in particular too. It was
It's
just
just because she brought it up.
but-
It's just because she brought it up.
But it was funny. We had a good laugh about it.
Just
We
tell her
talked
it's
about
because you still get nervous around her.
it. Yeah,
right?
that would have made her swoon. You're right. That's probably what I should have done. But
Well,
hey,
She caught it. Sorry. Well,
Give
for
us-
all
give
those,
us-
if you're out there and you catch something, don't be rude or like mean about it, but go ahead, let us know what we need to work on.
Try and do it in that passive aggressive way.
Yeah.
Give us a little compliment first, and then bring it home.
Yeah, and we'll be sure. No, I'm just kidding. I was just sorry.
Yeah.
I was messing with it too much.
Well, hey, we've got that. That's how we kick off the broadcast.
Sure.
Tell us about a new segment. I'm still in the dark, folks. He's got
Okay,
this new
okay.
thing that I don't know about yet. Give us a little teaser. Then I'll give us one
Sure.
chapter, one truth, bringing that one back.
Right.
And then we'll play this new
Well,
game. that
we
you
were
got.
planning on recording this a while ago, and then we got cut off. We couldn't record this one. And so I had this segment that I said I wasn't going to tell you about. But we've done something similar. It is biblical,
Good.
sort of.
Good.
Sort of.
Okay,
It's
good.
with a twist on it.
Okay.
It's like
All right.
segments we've done before. It's almost like choosing your favorite Bible story, that segment that we did before.
Okay,
So it's sort of a spin-off of that, and almost a spin-off of ranking like almost Fab 5.
Oh, okay.
It's very common. People actually do this a lot, and I want to see what you're going to choose with this segment. But I think we'll trip you up a little bit. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. Well, let's. I'm looking forward to that. But
Okay.
before we do that, I've got one chapter,
Hit me.
one truth for us today.
Let's hear
and
it.
we're gonna bring this from probably one of the most amazing preachers, authors.
Can
in
you
the
show
world.
them on camera now?
On YouTube, I can show you guys the book
Okay,
that
all
I'm
right.
pulling this from today. Check this out, folks. It is from the book Preparing for the Ministry by Dr. Jack Trieber. It's one of the newest releases from North Valley Publications. It's an incredible cover. They say
It's a
don't judge a
gold
book by
foil.
its cover, but I mean, just look at that. It looks incredible.
Well, I was hoping that you would show them the inside.
Why?
just-
Because your name is in here.
Well,
as an
just
editor?
like if
Is
you
that
show
really
them,
what's-
look at
Yeah.
that. Do you
Yeah,
notice?
here, let me see if cover design by Mrs. Reimers.
There
and
we
then
go.
Right here for the camera, right by my thumb. Edited
The
by
very
Robert
least.
Simmons.
I did like one spell check, everybody, and that was it.
And he got.
I'm an
shout
editor.
out. He's an editor. So, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube scene, but your camera is glitching out right now.
Really?
So
Uh-oh.
it's crazy. But
Sorry, everybody.
We'll just.
Should I stay?
Yeah, just stay right there. Try
Okay.
to stay still. It's pretty glitchy, so
I won't
just
move.
letting you know. But
Okay, I
this
won't
one chapter, one truth comes from chapter 3
Okay.
of Preparing for the Ministry, and Pastor Trieber talks about personal organization. And I was actually watching a YouTube video about productivity the other day and trying to figure out how to better manage my time. And so when I was looking for one chapter, one truth, this one jumped out at me. And he starts out the chapter saying, each day the Lord gives us 86,400 seconds to use how we see fit. Sounds like a
Wow.
lot of seconds.
That's a lot. Let me
The
write
average
it down.
person sleeps 8 hours per day. This amounts to about 33% of the day that's used up already. So really every day you only have about 2/3 of your day. He says from there, the average person spends at least 1 hour per day eating meals.
Wow.
That's 3,600 seconds per day. If you commute half an hour to work and half an hour back, that's another 3,600 seconds. After all of that, we have just a little bit over half of that 24 hours each
Wow.
and every day. And it's crazy to think about how little of the day we actually get. And so in this chapter, he gives you lots of little pieces of advice about how to organize your day, how to schedule your time. He talks about God having a schedule and the importance of all of that. But really the one little truth that I want to take from it today was just how to eliminate time wasters. There's about 5 or 6 little time wasters that he brings up. And I thought this
I'll
one
write
was
these
pretty
down.
interesting, maybe something that we could elaborate on a little bit. But he says misplaced items are a big time waster for all of us.
That's
Whether it's
true.
looking for that pen or that cell phone or those car keys, it's probably the easiest to solve out of all these time wasters, though, because all you have to do is have a place for everything.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I used to remember a little saying, a place for everything and everything in its place. But this one that he puts out here, I really like this. This is the one truth. You ready?
Uh-oh.
Don't put it down, put it away.
Oh, I remember
Don't put
that.
it down, put it away wherever it belongs. And I know that for everyone, this is a struggle. But for me, it's a struggle. Because the first thing I
Really?
usually do when I get home, I take off my suit coat
Okay.
and I put it on my dining room chair.
Yeah.
That is not putting it away.
That's me too, actually.
That's just me putting it down. And that one, it jumped out to me. Don't put it down, put it away. And hopefully that'll be a help to somebody out there today.
Man, my wife's going to love that one because I always do that. I take it out, and then I even take out my wallet. I set it on the table. I don't even put it on our counter in our room where I'm supposed to. I put it there first for some reason. I always do. That's true. I've lost this year. I've lost keys. Haven't lost my phone, lost my keys. I lost my laptop for a bit.
Whoa.
Like just misplaced it, and then I forgot to pick it up, my iPad. But it just happens.
Wow.
So this is definitely for me. That's true.
Yeah, don't put it down. Put it away.
I like that.
That's a tough one for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to remember that today when I get home. When I take off my coat. I'm not going to put it down. I'm going to put it away.
Okay.
And I don't know. While you kind of tell us about this, it's stuck on a freeze frame of you smiling.
Oh,
right
really?
now. So I'm going to try to fix the camera while you
Okay.
explain the game. How
All
about
right,
that?
all right. So this is our new segment right now. It's kind of a spinoff of some other things that we've done before, but it's basically, when it just boils down to it, it's would you rather, okay?
Okay,
But
all right.
but like I said, little biblical. We're going to do biblical characters, but it's going to be would you rather be in their event, in their shoes, or would you rather have their personality in some sort, all right? So we'll
Okay, I have
see.
to pick one of the three.
Yeah, it's like one of our top 5 stories. So we'll see what you like, okay? All right. I think these are pretty good, all right? So would you rather have the prayer life of Daniel or have the boldness of Elijah on Mount Carmel? So have the prayer life of Daniel or the boldness of Elijah on Mount Carmel. It's pretty good.
Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the prayer life of Daniel.
Really?
And I don't think I have to think about it that much because boldness without like the relationship with God to come through,
okay.
it just looks foolish. So I'm going to go prayer life.
So you're going to choose prayer life.
Yeah, I'm going to choose prayer over
Okay.
boldness.
Okay. All right. Now this one's a little different. Would you rather wander the desert with Moses for 40 years
Oof.
or get swallowed by a giant fish like Jonah?
Oof.
Wander for 40 years with Moses or swallowed by a giant
My initial
fish?
thought is 40 years is a long time.
Yes, that's true.
My follow-up thought is that the belly of a whale has got to be probably the most disgusting thing in the world. But
Sure.
I think I would take that for the 3 days.
3 days.
Over the 40 years.
But was Jonah pale for the rest of his life, like burnt white?
Dude, I don't
You know what I mean?
I didn't think about that. I think I'm still going to stick with
The 3 days?
I think I'm sticking with the 3 days.
Okay. All
Maybe
right.
that's a very short-sighted answer,
Okay.
but that's what I'm going with. Would you pick the other? Is that why?
I don't know. Like wander with Moses? Am I actually with Moses and one of the people that
See, now,
live?
if I get to be Joshua, different story.
Right.
But if I'm just like wandering with him,
But then you're in the giant fish by yourself for 3 days.
so I'm not with Jonah.
You're not with Jonah.
Ooh, maybe that's better. Jonah would probably be complaining
Okay,
for the
okay.
whole 3 days.
Or yeah, okay. All right,
But
all
then,
right.
you got like millions of children of Israel complaining for 40 years.
That's true.
So I think I'm still taking Jonah.
The giant fish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
That's
but
my
you
thing.
don't get any of the like extra cool parts with Jonah, like
No
the
great
revival. Just the fish.
I'm still taking the fish. Man.
Really? Okay. Yeah. All right. Would you rather be struck like Zechariah, mute for a year's time,
Okay.
or have to speak in parables like Jesus all the time?
Oh. Okay. So it's like always like I can't give a straight answer. It's always a parable.
It's always a parable. Like, how was your day? And it's a
and then
parable.
I just start telling a story.
It's a parable
Compared to not being able to say anything at
for
all.
a whole year.
And how long is the parable thing? For a
We
year?
don't know.
So I'm going to go because I'm married
Sure.
and because I know what my wife would say. I'm going mute for
You're
a year.
gonna pick mute for a
pick
year's
mute for
time.
the
What do you
sake of
mean?
my wife.
You know what your wife would say.
Well,
What do you
because
mean?
I'm already confusing enough sometimes when I'm trying to explain things.
She says that to you?
Well, I
She
just
tells
know
you-
I am. I just know I am.
Okay.
So
But wouldn't the parable help? Like be a
it
story?
would probably be worse because he never, like, only 2 or 3 times did he give the actual meaning of the parable. Every other time he was like, "You got to interpret this."
So are you saying
And like, it's already hard for my wife to interpret me as is.
okay?
I can't imagine if everything was a parable.
Like a parable.
You know, like, hey, how does this dress look on me? And I give her a parable. It's not going over well. I'm telling you that much right now.
Babe, can we go get some ice cream? babe, can we go out tonight?
Yeah.
Everything parable.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna
What
take.
what did you think of the meal? If I give her a parable, she's not gonna be.
But
happy
if she's
about
like, "What did you think of the meal?" and you're
I
just
can't
mute,
say
like saying
anything.
nothing.
Well, I could do hand motions. I could do gestures. But I think anything's
But
better
then
than a parable.
I think she's gonna get mad at you and be like, "I hate that you're never talking to me. Like, say something."
well, she would know. She would know either way, I think.
All right, all
Right?
right. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it's
I,
true. Okay.
I feel pretty confident taking the
Okay.
mute.
All right,
route.
here we go. You ready? I think
many
this
more-
one.
how many more
I've
are
got
there?
2
I'm
more. I've
enjoying
got 2
this one.
more.
I'm enjoying
I think this one's pretty good. You ready?
Okay.
Would you rather have Peter's foot in mouth moments
Oof.
or Thomas's skeptical reputation forever?
And I can't say neither.
No, you
I've
have
gotta
to.
pick
You
one
have to
or-
choose one. Either have those times where you just
Stick my foot in my mouth.
say something you
like
shouldn't,
Peter.
or you're known as being a skeptic forever, like Thomas.
Man, I think
Pretty tough,
I don't think I want the reputation of a doubter.
right? But then, like on the biggest stage, biggest moments of your life, boom.
See, I feel like nowadays you can kind of laugh it off, maybe.
Okay,
But I feel like if you're just the doubter, nobody wants to be around you.
that's true.
I think everybody wants to be around the guy who puts his foot in
Puts
his
his
mouth.
foot in his
'Cause
mouth.
it's like, what's this guy gonna say next?
Okay,
So I'm gonna take Peter's.
you're gonna take
I'm
Peter's.
gonna take Peter's foot in the mouth.
Okay, all right. Now you've got to be careful. This is our last one.
Okay.
You have to be careful how you answer this one.
Okay.
Maybe preface
I
it.
feel like I've done pretty good. Have I done pretty good so far?
Yeah, I
feel
think
like I've
so.
done Okay.
Except with your wife.
No,
yeah.
I think I picked the right answer there.
Sure. Okay, all right. Would you rather have to build the ark like Noah or live on it for over a year with your in-laws and a zoo? Would you rather build it or live on it with your in-laws and a zoo?
This is the trickiest one so far.
I will let you take this one. No help.
I'm about
I'll
to be
let you-
Peter right now.
I'll
I'm about
let
to
you
put my
explain
foot
it.
in my mouth
I'll
some
let
way,
you
somehow.
explain it.
Man, I'm about to be Peter, but I'm gonna be Thomas first. Why'd you make us play this game, man? What are you thinking? Okay. Building the boat,
Right.
like just me, and
Just
my
you?
family? Or living in it for how long?
A year
A whole year?
with your in-laws.
But it takes like a whole lifetime,
And
more
a
than
zoo.
my lifetime, to build the boat. It took years. For
Yeah.
him to build the boat.
It's like 100 something, right?
Yeah. So then I would have a long life, but every day I'd be building the boat.
Every
But-
day you would be doing God's work.
That's
Is how you
true.
could look at it.
But then there's not going to be a flood with this one. It's just I have to.
So why is it that hard of a choice for you?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I
it's
know
only
that
a year.
I'm not very crafty, so I'm thinking that it's not going to be easy for me
To
Like,
build.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a good thing for me because then I would learn all of the craftsmanship stuff.
So you
But I
would
wouldn't
rather,
get to apply it anywhere. Actually, now that I'm thinking about
Right.
it, so I'm trying to make the other one look good.
right.
My
But
initial
why do you have
thought-
to make that other one look good?
Well,
Shouldn't
my-
it just look good?
My initial thought
Like a
is-
vacation with your parents on a cruise?
No.
Your
I'm
in-laws?
trying to make the building look good.
Oh,
I think the boat is probably like the go-to, but I'm trying to see if there's something I'm missing here.
why though?
Well, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm covering all my bases. Okay, stop trying to put words in my mouth and get me to slip up. It's not happening.
I'm not,
right?
Peter.
I'm
I'm not
myself.
saying anything.
I'm watching myself.
I'm not saying anything.
My foot is on the
Peter.
floor. It's nowhere near my mouth. I'm being careful here, brother.
Just
Simmons.
saying, this would be an easy answer for me. I could pick it like that.
The zoo has got to be annoying.
Just
the
the zoo part. Just the zoo part.
I love
Right.
my in-laws. I love my
Yes.
family. Yes, I love my in-laws. They're
Yeah.
great. The zoo part is what's tripping me up here.
Sure.
Because they have a dog, and it's hard to take care of a dog, much less a
Your
whole
in-laws
zoo of
do.
animals. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And my wife doesn't like animals at all.
Okay.
But I think we're gonna take the year in the boat.
The year-long cruise.
I think we're gonna take. It's definitely no cruise, but I think we're gonna take the year in the boat.
it locked in, final answer, can't change it.
Yeah.
You'll
Locking
never
it in.
regret that one.
No, I'll never regret it.
Okay. Good.
The only thing I might regret is that I'm not a master craftsmanship at the end of my life. Master.
Well, who's to say after 100 years you might not have just ever picked it up? You're just horrible at it.
Maybe I just know how to build boats.
Right.
Can't even build a couch.
Hey. Well,
I think I picked. I
I
think
think you
nailed
did
that
well.
category.
I think you did really well.
I'm gonna give myself a pat on the
Yeah.
back. I feel like I nailed.
You got the
that.
prayer life of Daniel. You got swallowed by a giant fish. You're mute for a year. But then you're also like Peter, so when you do talk, it's not good. And then you get to go on a cruise with your in-laws for 1 year.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Congratulate them, everybody.
I really liked that segment.
You do?
I do.
All right, you bring it back next
I think
time.
you'll have to be on this end of it. It's pretty
Okay.
fun to think it through. So
Good.
You'll have to be on the end next time. We'll bring that back for sure.
We probably
what would you call that segment?
Well, it was just a basic would you rather. So we could call it
Would you
Would
rather?
you rather?
All right.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring that back. Well, we're going to wrap things up.
Good.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in today to a
Thank
Golden
you.
Future Radio broadcast. And make sure that you share this broadcast with a friend.
Please,
Share it
please.
with anybody who could be admonished and encouraged. And whoever that may be. Give them an example. Who could they share it with this week?
You could admonish someone like with you and I. We share an office. If you have a coworker that you
Yeah.
sit and work with, go ahead. Tell them about a Golden Future broadcast.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll be a help to them. Hope so. Hope so.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And don't forget, until next week,
Oh, yes.
doing God's will today leads to God's will.
Tomorrow. Thank you for listening to a Golden Future radio broadcast.
If you'd like to listen to our other episodes, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
Also, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at agoldenfuture@gsbc.edu.
And tune in next week to the broadcast dedicated to help this generation discover God's purpose for their lives.